multiplying and dividing fractions. Now, this is easier than the add and subtract because you don't need what? Common denominator. So, again, we'll just go down and we'll do the odds together.
Oh, these are easy.
So, first of all, to make things easier for you, you don't have to do this, it just helps. Look to see, yes, look to see if you can cross cancel. If you cross cancel, it saves time on simplifying. Does anything go into 1 and 4?
No.
5 and 3?
No.
So, you just take the top times the top, bottom times the bottom. A negative times a positive is
Negative.
negative. Number 3, I see you.
He's been doing that a lot.
I know.
Ooh.
He did it,
Yesterday.
yeah.
You can cross cancel here, the 4s. 4 goes into itself once, so just cancel those out and put 1s. That'll save you from
Why is he
simplifying.
doing that?
So top times top is 7, bottom times bottom is 9. That's why simplifying helps so much. Or cross canceling saves time for simplifying. Okay, number 5, it's a whole number.
Put it over 1.
Put it over 1.
Yeah.
Nothing will cross cancel, so just go top times top, bottom times bottom,
Negative 6, 7.
and it's negative, right? A negative times a positive is a negative.
Okay, I forgot.
Remember the multiply and divide rules.
How do we do
Negative
6?
3, 7 ninths?
9 times 1.
How do we
Oh.
do 6?
Wait, go look at 7 first.
No, 7.
Yep.
I mean 6.
We're doing all
Okay,
these.
6 and 7 are done the same way. Now, this is the one thing that's a little harder when you got mixed numbers.
Like, don't you have to do like
Make
the
'em
thing,
into
whatever,
a-
like multiply and then add?
Improper.
Yeah, you gotta make them improper.
Yeah.
When you add or subtract, you don't need to. You just do the whole numbers into fractions. But when it's multiply and divide, you do have to make them improper. You can't go 2 times 1 and 1/5 times 3/4. So remember to make them improper. You take the 2 times the 5 is 10 and add the 1, so it's 11/5 times 1 times 4 is 4 plus 3 is 7/4. Now is your answer going to be positive or negative?
Negative.
Positive. Positive.
Right, all positive.
Yep, 2 negatives make a positive when you multiply or divide. So nothing will cross cancel. So top times top is 77. Bottom times bottom is 20.
3 and 17. Yep.
20 goes into 77 3 times. 20, 40, 60. 3 times 20 is 60. So the remainder from 60 to 77 is 17. And remember, the bottom stays the same.
It's number 10.
So for number 9, again, you got to make them mixed, just like you do on 10. 1 times 7 is 7, plus 5 is 12 sevenths, times 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5 halves.
4 and 2 seconds.
The negatives, a negative times a negative will cancel, so my answer will be positive. Can you cross cancel?
Yes. All of
Yes.
2.
2 goes into itself once, and it goes into 12 6 times. So, top times top is 30 over 7.
20 or 4 and 2 is 7.
7 goes into 30 4 times. 4 times 7 is 28, which means the remainder is 2. Okay, dividing. Anyone remember the rule for dividing the fractions?
Flip the other and turn it into multiply.
Right.
Flip the,
Flip the second one,
yeah.
and then it just and then you multiply. Just like when you subtract, you change it into an add problem. When you divide, you change it into a multiply problem. Never change the first one. It's just the second one. So this is negative 1/5 times the reciprocal. You guys remember what reciprocal? So the 4 goes on top, the 7 on the bottom.
It's the same thing as this side.
Yeah, it turns into the same thing.
Whoa.
No, I meant like the
Oh.
never mind.
So, top times top is 4, bottom times bottom is 35, and since it's a negative, one negative, the answer stays negative.
Jason said I have to get 35 tackles today.
Ooh, it sounds like a challenge.
Negative.
No, it's just an impossible task.
No, it isn't.
So, number 13, it's a divide problem, so take the first one times the reciprocal of the second. So put the 7 on top, the 10 on the bottom. And again, a negative and a negative, when you multiply or divide, become positives. Will anything cross cancel? No. So 3 times 7 is 21. 2 times 10 is 20. 20 goes into 21 one time, and the remainder would be 1. So it's 1 and 1/20. Okay, this one isn't a fraction, so you gotta make it a fraction. You just put it over 1. 2 over 1 is the same as 2. So you take the first number times the reciprocal of 2 is 1/2. Nothing will cross cancel. So top times top is 9. Bottom times bottom is 10. Positive or negative? Negative, because there's one negative, so it'll stay negative. Okay, 17, you gotta make this into a fraction, so that's gonna be negative 2 over 1 times the reciprocal of this. So what do you gotta do? Make it into an improper. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 4 is 19 fifths, so then that's what you reciprocal. So it'd be negative 5 19ths.
What?
So, top times top, negative times negative is 10. Bottom times bottom is 19. So remember, it is positive because two negatives will cancel each other when you multiply or divide. So 19, you gotta make them both improper. 1 times 7 is 7, plus 6 is 13 sevenths. Times, we need to figure out this reciprocal.
4/23.
5 times 4 is 20, plus 3 is 23 fourths. So you reciprocal that, 4 23rds. This one is not a real nice one. Nothing will cross cancel, so you gotta take 13 times 4,
52.
2. 7 times 23, 161, all right. 52 over 161. Okay, so you got the rest of it to finish.